Listen, I want to tell you all something. No child born ever or ever will be dark or demonically possessed. They might come from a dark background. The people in their family might be demonically possessed, or whatever the case may be, or they might be serving Satan or whatever. But the child is not born that way. They're born with a clean slate. So, what is that telling us? That these people are conditioned or made to be that way. That's where that comes from. I want y'all to ponder this. So let's talk about Job. The angels were going up in heaven, and Satan was already wandering the earth looking for somebody to devour. So he went up to heaven to talk to God. And God said, hey, look at Job over here. God already watching Job. Job shining, shining. You know, Satan looks down with God. He says, look here, man. He said, you got a hedge around him. I guess he would be in love with you and praising your name. He said, if you pull that hedge up from amongst him and let me have him for a while, I guarantee you that he'll curse you and won't remember your name. So God said, all right, go ahead. So God removed his hedge, and Satan destroyed everything, took everything he owned, took his family, everything, absolute, even put disease on him, but he couldn't kill him. God wouldn't allow that. These things happen to us today. It happens to us. Some people go to the dark side and say, you know what? Forget God. You see, God causes the sun and rain to shine on the just as well as unjust. Not one time did anything happen to Job, and Job cursed God. He stood by God. And in the end, God blessed him 100-fold of what he went through. No matter what has happened in my life, the betrayals, the thefts, the talked about, the not loving me, everything, I never once cursed God. I stood by God because it was God that stood by me, that loved me. And I want everyone to know that no matter what happens to you, look up to God. Even if you made a mistake, look up to God. Even if you feel like you served the darkness, come back to light to serve